Hey guys, happy Friday. What is this, January 3rd? Yeah. I don't know if you can hear, you probably hear the fan, but it is storming outside. I got up at like 5 sorry, Happy New Year, y'all. I know y'all have not seen my face in a minute. I've been doing a lot on our family channel. I'll leave that link in the description box. I felt like, my husband had been wanting to start it doing vlogging as family and just to switch it up with day in the life of taking care of a child with cerebral palsy on top of, age gap marriage. And I just, said, okay, I think we should just start our own channel versus adding it to, the health channel. So yeah, I've been pretty consumed. Don't feel good. You can tell that in my face. Been up since about 5. Well, I got up at 5 this morning in excruciating pain. Just my entire body is inflamed, but my back is like really bad. My neck hurts, like headaches are back. Like they had, really after the epidural started to dissipate, and they started back last week, and my back is like super bad. So I'm supposed to be trying to get on the books for next Wednesday for an epidural. He wrote the order for my neck but not my back, even though he mentioned both in my last appointment. So I've been waiting for them to talk to him to see if he'll write the order. I'm not sure what's going on and why it's taking them so long. But if I have to go with my neck first, first, then fine. But I'm just miserable, and I'm trying to get stuff done before his court date. Being real. So yeah, I took a muscle relaxer this morning at 5. Fell back off of sleep probably at like 8, and woke up at like 11. And I had lunch, which made me super sick. And that's one thing, like my diverticulitis or something with my stomach has been not right for the last, I don't even know, week and a half or more. So I've been living off of Bentyl, my diverticulitis pills, and Phenergan. So yeah, I've just been on the struggle bus when it comes to a lot of health stuff. Like I'm able, I'm happy, but if you watch our family vlogs, I'll say like my back is really, really hurting. Like it's gotten so bad to the point, like my foot, like is super painful on the top. And at first I was like, oh, it's the shoes, like I ended up getting, Michael brought me some inserts, for my shoe, but it's when I looked it up and I was like, duh, I didn't even think about it. Like, and it's my back. And it's getting really bad. And the doctor had even mentioned, he was like, how bad my back is. And from the accident, like, trying to prevent me from having like a foot drop. But like, it's very painful to walk. My hidradenitis is back. Like, I feel like it's like, honestly, like a period, and it flares up every so many days. There's going to be a flare at least once a month at this point. And I did a video, but then I had to delete it because I had the other vlogs and I don't have enough storage on my phone. I'm going to be looking into getting a new phone that has more memory. We're talking about vlogging cameras and stuff like that. I know we're not at the point to need that. My husband was just saying, like, the frustration I have to go through because I don't have a whole bunch of memory. I have to, like, offset a lot of my apps and stuff like that just to, like, get a video up, to get it into good, like, HD mode or whatever. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. But yeah, with the hidradenitis, I just feel like that video should be a video on its own So I just have to make the time once I feel better, to like really sit down and talk about it. And I told Michael that we start our Juice Plus diet on Monday the 6th. And we've both lost weight. Like, I've lost 4.5 pounds in like a week, and he's lost 3. I think it's because we ain't got no stove right now. We eating out of an Instant Pot. So if you want to know why, I card above. So yeah. So I told him that once we start back on our Juice Plus diet, because I know when I did do it before, the inflammation was a lot better. It wasn't as bad. So I told him, I was like, hey, let me really focus and pay attention to my body from the day that we start. And I think I brought a planner. So I have like a planner that I can write our personal as well as track stuff for the nonprofit. I'm going to have it outlined to where I'll just put like pain, pain AM, pain PM, inflammation, and in the morning, inflammation at night, kind of thing. And to like kind of like truly jot down the symptoms every day that I'm having, and see if they start to decrease once my diet changes to what I need to be eating. So yeah, I'm really going to pay attention, because I told him I need that information, because I'm supposed to follow up with the doctor. I want to say it's at the end of the month. I don't know if I'm going to keep that appointment, because I really want to get this diet down for like 30 days. And if it does not help with the flare, then I'm, told him I'm going to have to do the Humira. And I don't want to. Because number one, I don't want to be on immunosuppressants again. Number two, I don't want to give myself a shot every week. I know it's not like a long-term treatment. Like, I don't have to stay on it. The doctor was like, hey, just give it a couple months and then, see how you do. Face is all breaking out. Like, it's bad over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, my eye is back doing the craziness. So I got to call the rheumatologist, because she was supposed to send me an appointment for an eye doctor, and she never did. Nobody's ever called me. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure all of this out. But I hope everyone has an awesome New Year's and has awesome goals and visions for 2020. I wanted to give you guys also like the update with my medical marijuana. Of like, I've literally exclusively since that one video where I brought the flower smokable, that's all I've been using. I have not used it every day, because you already know, like, I don't want to smell like weed, so I don't use it until nighttime. If I'm going to use it, that way I'll use it, then take whatever those clothes off, take a shower. Of course, that has not been helping me, because like I literally will sit all day in pain, because I don't want to go outside and smell like weed. So I told Michael that I need to go and get a vape pen back for like moments like right now, that I'm in so much pain, but I'm just like here. But I did smoke this like after lunch before I took my shower. So yeah, it's just been, I don't know. It works really good. I just need something that's gonna, like, when I'm, can't go outside or don't want to be out there like that. Or if it's like super cold, I'm like, I'm not going out there. I'll just be in pain. And that's not a good thing, but that's what your girl has been doing when it comes to the medical marijuana. I've been trying to locate the suppositories. They have them for, I think, vaginal and rectal, but I have not been able to find them. My doctor said something about it, and he was saying women that suffered from like endometriosis and pelvic pain, that the suppositories work very well, and the pain, a lot of the um excruciating pain, it feels like I'm sitting on a knife in the rectal area from my back. And I was like, if I could probably find that, no, I don't want to do a suppository, but would I do one just so like I don't have to like sit down when I'm sitting, like my feet automatically go numb, or I'm having like severe spasms. So I've got to be on the hunt to find that. We've got several other like new dispensaries that just opened, and I just need to go on their website to like see what they have in stock. Trying to think, is there anything else? I gotta call my doctor. I don't know when I'm supposed to go back and get my 7-month checkup for the week. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that little tidbit. Okay, so I just called the rheumatologist about this. It had done really good, I don't know, for the last month or so, but it's back, and I think it's just because I have so much inflammation going on in my body. And the girl was like, oh, we sent it on the 11th. But then she gave me the number to call the eye doctor. I get them confused. So I'm going to the optometrist. Yes, not ophthalmologist. No, ophthalmologist is where I'm going. I'm sorry. So I called and they were like, no, we don't have the referral. But like my rheumatologist they're like stuck in 1980. They don't have electronic medical records. They have paper charts. They still fax on a regular fax machine. And anytime they're supposed to do something, you always have to call them back to refax it because nobody ever gets their stuff. What else? Oh, I called to schedule my appointment for medical marijuana because I was like, like I'm supposed to go every 7 months. Did I last go? So I called, and the girl's like, oh, you went in May, but I think when he put my order in, it was for June. So if it was May, my 7 months would have been December. June would be now, but she's like, oh, he's booked till February. And I said, okay, well, can I leave a message for the nurse because I don't want my, my card is good for a year, but I still have to go every 7 months. So I don't want that to be affected. Oh, you're fine because it's in a certain window. I was like, first off, like, I don't even know you. So I was like, can you just have the nurse call me? And so she goes over this whole spiel. Every time I call, like, she's only been there a couple months. And it's always like a act of Congress to get in. She never can get an appointment. And so she was like, well, I just told you, you should be good for an appointment for February. And I said, and I just asked, can you send a message to the nurse? What about? I said, what we've been talking about this whole time. Like, really? I ain't got time, like, at all. Like, I really don't feel good, and I need for you to get it together because I didn't spend a lot of money dealing with this marijuana stuff, and I ain't trying to, like, screw something up. And she was like, well, next time you need to just schedule an appointment for your 7 months. I said, well, I thought it was one schedule, and I never got any, like, reminder calls. And I was just like, well, I don't see it on my calendar, but I could have sworn they scheduled something. So what does that have to do with you getting a message to the nurse? Well, do you want to call back? No, Susie. I just want, and it ain't even Susie, it's Shakita. No, Shakita, I just want her to just magically like read my mind, send me an email, a pigeon response. What you think? Of course I want her to call me. Like, y'all, healthcare, I can't right now. Like, I try to be understanding because I'm like, okay, you were new, once in the medical field, but I tried not to I did my job, but I wasn't going to try to do somebody else's job to make it seem like I knew everything that was going on in the office, because that's not the case. So if a patient is saying, can I leave a message for the nurse? That's what you're supposed to do. Write it up so the nurse can call me so I can have a conversation. Well, I have you on the cancellation list. That ain't what I asked you. I asked you to get a message to the freaking nurse. Like, really? I just... So Michael's like, I don't understand. Well, you're not out of marijuana. You got your card. I said, if I needed to go back, my script will be expired. I have to have a script on file for those 7 months. That's just how the state of Florida works. Like, it's not like, oh, well, I don't need it because I still got some weed and, I'm okay until I run. No, that ain't how it works. It's all a money thing. Like, they want you to come in every 7 months. Then you get your card every year. And it doesn't make sense why they don't do it at the same time. But it's all a money game. It's all about money. So that's my rant. Y'all, be blessed.